going to show you properly how to adjust fuel tables. I'm going to explain my mods. I have eBay cold air intake, P2R throttle body spacer, and a DNA header that deletes the cat. So I decided that this was as close as I can get. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go to calibration, go to fuel, and click this button right here. That makes it so you can adjust the fuel way easier, and these two will pop up. Then go to closed loop, and you can click this if you want. This just makes it so it uses the map pressure to determine wide open throttle instead of just using the MAF air sensor on your intake. It's just a little bit more reliable. And also, if you have headers that delete the cat, if you have no cat, and you can unclick that because that is pretty much useless now. And that's pretty much it for now. Let's go to tables, and these are both of your ignition tables and all of your cam angles, obviously. And ignition low is everything in under VTEC, and then ignition high is going to be everything past VTEC, and the same thing with the fuel low and the fuel high. This is the normal table values, and what you're going to want to do is do a data log. Let's load one up here. Alright, so now you're going to want to go to graph, and this is going to be default, like two big ones. Obviously you can change it to any one you want, and however you want it. You can change all of this stuff. Now that you have that up and you did your data log, you can just go here and click this button right here. Now this shows the suggested fuel change and all the angles and cam angles and stuff. So we have 0, 10, 20, 30, and 40. And this is showing you each fuel cell an amount of short-term fuel trim that your ECU is trimming to make it so you have the perfect air-fuel ratio. So example, right here in the 30-degree cam angle, where you're going to be driving mostly around in this area, you can tell it's obviously running very lean right here. So instead of clicking each individual one and doing that, it's way best to just highlight the whole thing in the area that it needs it. Let's do, I don't know, just to be safe, nothing crazy. Let's just do like 5%. And then run your data log and do it again, and this should be a little bit less lean than it shows right here. Now that is for part throttle tuning. And if you want to do full throttle, then you obviously have to load a data log where you were fully on the throttle. So then you go to the graph. Yeah, it looks like right here you can right click and highlight on your graph, and this was a full throttle pull, and you can tell the air fuel ratio is not where it's supposed to be on the full throttle. It should be somewhere around, I don't know, 13.2, whatever. It's whatever your preference is. So you can go back here, and we're on fuel high, and it starts at 40 degrees, and then once you get higher up on the RPMs, it actually drops down to 30 and 20 degrees. So you can see here, these are going to be your full throttle columns. So you're going to want to go like this. I don't know. It really depends on your preference. It wouldn't be best just to jump it all the way up to 18 degrees right now. So we're going to do like 5. And then obviously do another data log and run it again. This is going to take multiple data logs and multiple calibrations. Okay, so here's another data log and another example. This is in the fuel low at 0 degrees, and you can tell this is a little rich. So you're going to want to click that. adjust percentage. Always adjust fuel and percentage, obviously. And let's do minus, I don't know, nothing crazy. Again, small adjustments is key. -3. And then run it, and then do it again. So the display is very helpful for tuning and stuff like that, and just looking at it when you're, well, not staring at it when you're driving, but you know what I mean. So I just kind of whipped this up pretty quickly. It's sort of simple. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at my calibration that's on my car right now in the most recent data log, and I'm going to show you what your fuel cells should look like. Okay, so this is my most recent data log that's not wide open throttle. And as you can see, it's pretty long, actually too long. You shouldn't really data log for a half an hour, but it's whatever. Go to tables, go back to your fuel low, and click this obviously if it's not already. As you can see, what you want to do is try to be as close to 0 in every fuel cell as possible, but that's not really that possible to have it all 0. That's impossible with the temperature changing and all this other stuff. It's really not possible to have 0 in every single fuel cell. And you can see here, the 0-degree cam angle is always weird. It's never going to be perfect. It's just always weird. And it's a little rich right now, but that can be changed. Not lean at all, except this one little area, which I have fixed. So no more leanness at all, clearly. And we're gonna go to the most recent wide open throttle pool. So this is a wide open throttle pool, and that's that. You go here, you see it was a couple times. Just zoom in on these guys. And if you look, that's where you want your AFRs to be. Maybe a little higher than that. Yeah, around 13 or upper 12s, lower 13s for optimum power. Or whatever. So, see here, this is a little you know, maybe go like this if you want. Put 3% on there. Run it again, just see what happens. If these small adjustments, you won't hurt your car if you're going in the right direction, obviously. I am no way a professional in this. I just got Flashpro and was like, oh crap, I gotta learn how to tune like right now. I've had it for like a month or two, and I'm starting to get the hang of it. I just wanted to explain to you guys, if you're totally new to it, fresh out of the box and you plug and play, it's a little bit more advanced than plug and play. So I hope this video helped you guys, and I will see you next time.